There are some values here that, some people may hold them and they may be legitimate to hold, but they're certainly controversial. In fact, I talked to
Absolutely.
Jennifer McWilliams, who was a teacher in Indiana, and she started speaking out about this. She ended up getting fired for speaking out and warning parents about SEL. But she said one of the programs they were using in her school was aimed at teaching children to always compromise. They always have to find a compromise. And she said, there are times that I don't want my little daughter to compromise. I don't want my son to compromise. And yet these programs teach them that compromise is this supreme virtue, that we always need to find compromise. What have you seen in terms of the values that are being pushed, and what are you concerned about there?
Well, let me just address that one right there. What are they being taught? They're being taught the value of compromise. What they're being taught is Hegel. They are being taught the Hegelian dialectic, thesis, antithesis, and synthesis, which is the compromise. And there's a flaw in that argument. It's a huge flaw. And it's very simply this. If you accept the Hegelian dialectic, then what you really are saying is that there is no objective truth. There is no objective truth. It is simply this compromise between your viewpoint and my viewpoint. And out of that will come a new viewpoint. Now, this is a fine thing to teach children if your goal is to ultimately down the road turn them into little Marxists. I hate to be so blunt about it, but if that's what your goal is, then that's a good way to do it.